And it's great that you guys already learned this, so hopefully it's like review. Okay, there's another way to simplify radicals. It's called factor trees. So we're going to do the square root of 8 again. So what I need to do is I just need to come up with any factor of 8. So hopefully you guys will see why last time I had you guys practice finding factors of things. So can anybody think of anything that goes into 8 evenly? 2, okay, and 2 times what is 8? 4. Now, I keep making my factor tree until I get down to a branch of only primes. So 2 is prime, right? Yeah. Is 4 prime? No, so I'm going to keep going. So what can I split 4 into? Okay, good. Now, you guys told me at the beginning that a square root was me looking for the same number times itself twice. But I have 3 2's, right? Yeah, there you go. So I only need 2 of them to make something to pull out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 2's, circle them, right? Those come out of the radical and become just a single 2 outside the radical, and then the leftover stays under. I had a teacher, and this stayed with me. It was the 2's that I circle. It's because they got married, and when you get married, you move out of your parents' house. And you become 1. Oh my gosh, that's what right? So you became 1 and you moved out of the radical house. Isn't that so special? Okay, let's try another one. Tell me square root of negative 20. Tell me anything I can take out of the square root of negative 20. Okay, what should I do first though? No, I not make it positive, but take out the negative 1, right? So split it into negative 1 and 20. So what is the fact that I took this negative 1 out? Tell me my answer is going to have? An I. An I. Okay, and then 20. What is 20 split into? What if I had done 4 and 5? Is that okay? Sure, it doesn't matter. Okay, so 2 and 10. 2's prime, but I can take 10 down more. So 2 and 5. So now I'm looking for my pairs, right? Do I have any pairs? Yeah. So 2i square root 5. Yep, square root of, what's I? Square root of negative 1, right? Okay, questions before we try some with variables? Oh, yeah. Okay, the first thing I want you to do when you try some with variables, your very first branch should always be to split up the number and the variable. So I'm going to split this up into 4 and x cubed first, okay? Dakota, you with us? Yep, okay. Is 4 prime? No. Okay, so what factor is 4? Okay, now x cubed. How many x's does that mean I have being multiplied by itself if I have x cubed?
Wait, does that mean that you have 3?
I have 3, yeah, so I'm going to have 3 branches of x.
So can you do the 2's on the outside and then on the inside? Well, 2x on the outside and then you just have 1x on the inside.
You got it, Mandy. I've got a pair of 2's and a pair of x's. So just like Mandy said, it's 2x, and then my leftover stays inside the square root. Yeah, Gavin?
Dude, that's so much faster than I remember.
Absolutely. And if you're getting the hang of it, absolutely you can do stuff like that. Okay? Okay, let's do one more, and then I'm going to have you guys try a few on your own. What's the difference, though, between this last one here? It's a cube root. Okay? So, am I still looking for pairs if it's a cube root? No. I'm looking for triples because I want the same thing times itself 3 times. Okay, so when I make my branches, how many branches of x should there be if it's x to the 5th? 5. And because it's a cube root, I'm looking for triples to pull out.
X on the outside and X squared on the inside.
You got it. X times the cube root of X squared. Have to. Because if it was a square root, then I could still simplify, right? Because I'd have two X's in there. Don't worry about the next thing. We're not talking about absolute values in here, so you can cross that off. Okay, do you guys think you could try a few? Okay, why don't you try the first 4? We'll go over them and see how you do. And then, no, how about the first 6, 7 through 12? Okay, so try these first 6, and then we'll go over the answers, see how you do, and then we'll keep going, okay? I'll walk around and help.